Many times I have been asked this question: how to increase my income? Right? Income includes three factors. One is the kind of value what you create, because whenever you create any specific value, the income is greatly dependent on that. And the amount of time you spend creating that value, how much time you spend in your life to create that value. And the third important factor is the kind of scale, say in what scale you do it. So each and everything together decides, actually it is multiplied with each other is what your income means. Say the value what you create, when it comes to the kind of value, say for example, maybe if you take a cardiologist, the value what he may create is phenomenally high because they go ahead save life, right? And the amount of time on which they use to do that task is defines their income. But possibly the scale what they may have is very limited, which means I must have to step in to do it. I have to go ahead and do it, compared to somebody say owns a business, a burger shop, right, where the value what they create may not be very great, because if the burger is not something phenomenally great, if not this shop, I may always get somewhere else. And the time which they spend to create it, yes, that has an impact. And the third factor changes the entire thing, where it is a scale. So how many burgers I can create, it completely depends on my strategy. So I can create say thousands in an hour, or I can create hundreds in an hour. It's completely up to me to define what kind of scale I want to in, which defines the income. So if you go ahead and check, the income is a factor of three aspects: the value, the time what you spend creating value, and the scale. As you go in and be part of Wealth Vidya, what happens is this: you will start understanding, you will start realizing, you will do a lot of self-analysis to figure out what is your value, right? And where you create your value, what is your highest value creation area, and then how much time you spend creating that value. And it's not only that, you go ahead and figure out, is there a possibility for you to scale? Because anything can be scaled. See, for example, even a doctor can scale the time, possibly by employing few more doctors, possibly by say writing book on say cardiology. Then he scales his thoughts, so many people get benefited out of it. So how positively it impacts a lot of human life is what scale means. So this is something what you will learn. So that's why whenever I talk about Wealth Vidya, always it is sure to ensure to create a tremendous change in the way you look at things.